Hey guys, Justin with Ready Business Systems. So today I wanted to make a quick video of what the real cost of a bad employee is. So everyone's heard that expression, hire slow, fire fast. But obviously it's easy, it's the lazy way to fire slowly. So you have that guy, that employee who isn't that good, and you're just kind of dragging your feet. You're busy, he kind of does his job, he shows up every day, but he's really not very good and he's constantly causing problems. But you also know, on the other hand, that if you fire him, you're going to have to confront him, which is never comfortable. You're also going to have to hire someone else and train them, which is a lot of work. So by not firing fast as soon as you find the bad employee, I'm going to give you an example of something that happened in my company. So we had an employee, he's been around for 3 or 4 years. He's never had a good attitude. He knows what he's doing, he's skilled, he can work fast if he wants to, but he was just kind of going down the hole, and my manager didn't do anything about it. I kept mentioning to him, and he would mention problems with this specific employee, that it sounds like he needs to go. It sounds like he needs to go. Did you give him a warning? Did you give him a warning? And my manager was just running around busy, didn't want to deal with the problem. He says he's good when he shows up. But so is the real cost of that problem. So he's finally gone now, and the final straw was that he asked for the day off the day before for his daughter's birthday, and the handbook says he needs to give 2 weeks notice. So he asked the manager for the day off the day before, and the manager said, no, we need more notice than that. And then he said, well, that's not a question. So obviously, bad attitude, terminated. We did luckily have other warnings documented, but prior to him being gone, he showed up. He went to do a seeding at a client's property, and he went to the wrong house and came back. So obviously when our client got an email following up on the seeding, he said no one came to seed. So there's the lost money that we paid in raw materials and labor to go do the wrong house. So then we still had this bad employee after that. He should have been gone before this. We kept him, we sent him back. He went back, he didn't read the instructions, he only seeded the back lawn, he didn't do the front lawn. So now this customer is not happy, obviously, because we told him we came again. Obviously it's showing that we're incompetent of doing the right job. So now that employee's gone, we had to then send back another crew, and mind you, completely forget about making money on this job. We're just trying to, keep the customer happy and worrying about not, losing as little money as we possibly can. So we had to send another crew back to go and repair that job. So we're hundreds of dollars in the hole in labor and materials in trying to please this customer. Lifetime value of a customer, our clients typically, to acquire a new customer costs us about $250, but the value of a customer, lifetime value, we generate about $1,500 in revenue per year. We keep customers approximately 3 years on average, so $4,500 in revenue, and after expenses, our gross profit is roughly 50%, meaning that it's half of $4,500 is what we're pocketing from each client. That's the client's value. So this client then obviously ended up dropping us. So you're adding up, say $2,200 just for the loss of that client. We then had to go back and fix it, round up maybe about $3,000 now, because we had to go back and fix that job. So let alone the additional costs now of, there's obviously frustration, there's office time, there's managerial time, that opportunity cost. He could have been selling other work, instead we're dealing with complaints, fuel, gas, all these expenses, the direct expenses. There's also the unmeasurables with how it affects the morale of the company. You can't really measure that. The frustration, other stuff that could have been done, the downtime, all those things. But then the icing on the cake was then this customer went online and wrote us a 2-star review on Google. It's our most recent review, saying that we have inconsistent quality. And I definitely don't blame him. I think that we messed up. We're going to respond to that review accordingly. But, that's why they say fire fast. So that's a lesson learned. The real cost of a bad employee costs you thousands and thousands of dollars. How can we measure how much business we're going to lose because of that bad review we now have on Google? But it's going to continue to haunt us forever and ever, that bad review. let alone all the direct costs associated with that and the morale issues that are unmeasurable as well. So keep that in mind. Hire slow, fire fast, and make sure you nip that in the bud when you have a bad employee. When they need to go, they need to go. I'll catch you guys next time. Subscribe or check out the website, readybusinesssystems.com.